Hi, this is Jake from Optimus Forex, and in this video, we'll be going over the ins and outs of charts on the Forex trading platform MetaTrader 5. Now, before I'd like to advance, I would like to mention that if you are interested in trying out a new Forex trading platform for absolutely free, or if you're just interested in trying out Forex trading in general, feel free to either type in the link manually that I provided in the very beginning and the end of this video, or follow the clickable link down in the description below to sign up for a free trial of MetaTrader 5. Now, on to the meat of this video. Like I said, we'll be going over the ins and outs of charts. So I'll be just showing you basic features on how to get started with opening charts, some unique features that you may not be aware of, how to close charts, and just how to configure them to your liking. So first up on our market watch list here, located on the left-hand side of the window, I would like to show one of the most basic charts on this platform, but for those of you that do want a quick glance at the market, a graphical view per se of the market, you can always highlight one of the contracts that you're interested here on the market watch list, and then left click on ticks. As you can see, this is actually a mini version of the chart. You can expand this outwards too, and it pretty much just takes up whatever space your market watch is in. But it's pretty neat in the fact that you do get global crosshairs, and you do get the price and time scales depending on where your global crosshairs are located. And as you can see, you can also see the fluctuating bid and ask prices as well. But that is one of the most basic charts on this platform. I did want to just get it out of the way first to show you one of the many options of charting that MetaTrader 5 provides. Now from here, we do have a couple of options in how we can open up a new chart. We can click the open chart button right here in the top left hand corner, and we can click on the drop down and pick from one of the preset default contracts that they do have applied. If one of these contracts don't suffice, you can go down to the market watch list here, and if one of the contracts again is not added that you like, you can simply type in whatever contract you want and then simply left click to add it and then enter. And now you can see we've just added the contract. So now if you'd like to add a chart from your market watch list, you'll simply need to right click and then click on chart window. This can essentially be done for any widget on this platform. Simply right click the chart or the contract, of your choice, and then choose the widget that you'd like to add. So for example, if we wanted to add a dome for the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen, you simply just right click and then click on depth of market. So now that we have a chart open, we can begin to manipulate it however we like. And there's a lot of customization on this platform, which is one of the great features of MT5. So first off, let's take a look at some of the resizing buttons of charts. So up here in the top right hand corner, by clicking the flat horizontal line, otherwise known as the minimize button, this will, as it sounds, minimize your chart. And as you can see, when you do minimize charts, they default to the bottom left hand corner where my mouse is currently hovering over. Now from here, you have similar buttons as before, but if you'd like to restore your chart to its last previous state, simply click the restore up button. Now from here, we can maximize our chart using the maximize button, which is the big square right in the middle. And now you can see this will take up whatever available space is on our platform window. Now when you do maximize it, just keep in mind that your resizing buttons do appear now directly right underneath the platforms buttons. So don't accidentally click the platforms either minimize, restore window, or the close button out. As like it may sound, it will close out the entire platform. So if you're only interested in resizing your chart, those buttons will be located directly beneath it where my mouse is currently hovering. Now from here, you can either once again restore, minimize, or if you'd like to close a chart, you can simply click on the X and that will close out a chart. Now, as I mentioned before, there are a ton of different ways to open up a chart on this platform. Another way is to go up to File, New Chart, and then select the contract that you'd like. So again, we have the Euro versus the US dollar, and I'll maximize this chart. And let's say for whatever reason, I may want to monitor multiple contracts at a time. It's possible to add multiple charts on a platform by simply clicking on File again. We can go to New Chart, and then we'll select a different Forex contract. Now, as you can see here, it does overlay our chart window with the new contract that we have just selected. And as you can see, we now get tabs for our different charts. So these will be located in the bottom left-hand corner of our chart window. And as you can see, if we click on the tabs, the corresponding contract for the tab we click will open up on the chart. Now, regarding tabs on charts, you do have a couple of different options to play around with here. If you'll notice, if you right click on one of the various tabs you have located down at the bottom of your chart window, you can either, for one, undock the chart, which right now we are currently have our chart in docked mode, as you can see. By undocking it, you have the capability of moving this chart to an extra monitor or somewhere else on the screen to a better location if for whatever reason your platform has too many windows on it currently. Now, if you right click and we click on docked for the contract that we do have opened up, this will redock the chart in the desired location. Now, it's also possible to essentially tile your windows. So to do that, you'll simply click on tile, and now we can get our charts side by side. The more charts you do have on the screen, they will take a square shape. So for example, if we do have two more different contracts with their charts applied here, you would get a 4 split chart per se. Now again, you can also click the Windows button, and this will show you a breakdown of each individual chart window. You can either close your charts from here, or you can click Activate to bring that to the forefront. If you would like to exit this window tile mode, you can simply maximize whatever chart you'd like to bring to the forefront by clicking the Maximize button. And as you can see here, it will go back to the default of the different charting tabs here. So as far as manipulation of the charts, and what I mean by that is essentially resizing, reconfiguring, opening up, closing, adding new charts, that just about does it for this video. Now, there are a ton of different options that have the potential to be messed around with and customized on MetaTrader 5. As you can see, with a right click of anywhere in our chart, we have the ability to directly either trade through our chart, add a depth of market. We can change the type of chart here. We can add different indicators and templates. We can undock our chart if we need to. That way we can move it around. There's different shifts and grids. We can zoom in and out. We can even save our chart as a picture. There are a ton of different options to be customized here. But for time's sake of this video, we will be cutting it off at this point. Feel free to refer to additional videos that we'll have on our page showing you how to access and utilize all the different features found for our charts and many other features of this platform. Again, if you're interested in MetaTrader 5 and you'd like to try it out, feel free and refer to the link that I've added after the end of this video, or use the clickable link down in the description to be brought to the IC Markets demo page so you can sign up for your own MetaTrader 5 demo. Thank you for watching.